Comey could not answer questions in public about any collusion between Trump officials, campaign officials, and Russia. But in private, he has briefed members of this committee. So based on those briefings, I would imagine it's why we've seen some key Democrats lower expectations when it comes to the issue of collusion.
Some Democrats have, they lowered expectations this morning. They lowered them over the weekend. But, I don't think James Comey today said anything that really feeds that narrative of lowering expectations. This story is going to be around a while, whether Donald Trump wants it or not, whether the Republicans want it or not. But when he comes out and says there's an investigation, we are just into it a short time. My expectation is this thing could go on for another year to 18 months.
Wow. And he also, Comey did, gave his opinion that the Russians disliked Hillary Clinton intensely and wanted Donald Trump to win the election. Are you surprised to hear that?
Well, I'm surprised Comey went in some of the places that he went, saying, well, of course, the Russians wanted a weak NATO, and implying that Donald Trump stood for a weak NATO. I wish the Republicans had come back and said, wait a minute, Donald Trump wants a strong NATO. He was pushing NATO to increase, and he is, to increase spending on defense and to become relevant for the 21st century. And so I was surprised that Comey answered some of these policy questions in the way that he did, and I'm just surprised that he even answered them. That's not the job of our chief law enforcement officer to be talking about policy questions and how he might be interpreting what Donald Trump wants to do on a policy basis and how the Russians would respond to that.